Wait, is this thing on? Hello, Bueller, Bueller. Well, yeah, it shows that I'm here, and it shows I have an excellent signal. So, welcome to the inaugural. What is this? Oh, yeah, the Reboot Perspective live stream. Today, I will be playing Slay the Spire 2. And if you're expecting some kind of master player to be showing up here, you're in the wrong place. But if you are looking for someone to fail terribly successfully, uh, and we can only go up from here, then hey, I got you, boo. Um, First thing I want to do is introduce myself. My name is Will, and I've been gaming for a long time. But I'm just now jumping into this whole podcast thing, live stream thing. And by the way, I can't really see the chat at the moment, so I'm going to have to watch that on OBS. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. Um, I'm someone who's very hardcore into personal growth and development, and I like exploring ideas. My favorite pastimes are laying around thinking of new things to think about and to look at things in different ways. The only problem is I don't really get an opportunity to actually do that most. I need to turn this down. It shows I'm spiking into the red a little bit. This is a trial and error thing. So overall, uh, what I'm wanting to do with this channel is I'm wanting to kind of deal with things that have to do with mental health and personal growth while playing games. And you say, well, why do it while playing games? Well, I find that I do my best thinking and self reflection when I'm lying in bed daydreaming, or when I'm meditating, or when I take long walks in the park or the woods. The other place that I actually can be useful and do some interesting self reflection is when I'm just zoning out playing video games. So, well, the last couple of years, I've been really wanting to get something off the ground just so that I can talk about ideas and build a community who wants to explore ideas and, stop just listening to everybody who tells you what you should believe and what you should be doing with your life and, finding out what your passions are and just following them and pursue them. My biggest passion is actually mental health. Um, I see that we have a major issue in the world today, and it's not getting better, folks. I think it's getting worse. People choosing to check out early and punching their own clocks before it's their time. You know what I'm talking about. And well, I'm someone who suffered from that same kind of ideation for a long time. And I had three attempts that I tried to punch my own card. And once again, I am a successful failure. I am so glad I screwed that up three different times because I wouldn't be here today and I wouldn't have this beautiful life that I have now. I wouldn't have said that 5 years ago or 6 years ago, even before the pandemic. I would have said that, why me? Why do all these bad things happen to me all the time? But I've learned a couple of tips and tricks and other things that really helped me get rid of chronic, long term PTSD, depression. I'm not a doctor, not here to tell you what to do or live. I just want to share my ideas and my experiences with anybody who just wants a different perspective. And so that's what the reboot perspective is all about. Started and then eventually graduated to an Atari and later on just became a full hardcore gamer in the 90s and 2000s. Took a break from it for a while. So, what I was thinking about doing was playing games like Slay the Spire. Yes, it's kind of a card game. I'm still learning a lot about it. Um, and I did play a little bit of Slay the Spire, the first one. So, but when this one came out, I couldn't resist. I wanted to definitely try something new. Oh, okay, so I'm a defect. And let me look here. Let's see, underdocs. Ooh, alrighty. We got the Steam guy thingy who likes to like blow up on you at the end. So, well, I mean, one of the first things I do, by the way, and you'll notice me, I'll do this. I'll be sitting here thinking, and then next thing you know, I'm like into the game, and then I'm back to thinking again. Um, I've seen what is his name? There's a guy named Meow something. I don't know. I'll try to like link his channel or something. Uh, or I can't remember who it was. Anyway, what they like to do is they like to mark their treasure chests and then like kind of like figure out their mapping from there. Looks like I've got a pretty good mapping situation here with good alternative routes. I got a store here and I've got an unknown room there, but I've got an elite here with normal fight and a fire so I can rest. Another elite. I could technically either grab a third elite, which I want to be careful about because I'm not that skilled. Just remember that, guys. But what, let me go back to what I was saying earlier. You'll see how this works in a minute. I like strategy games. I also like MMOs. I used to play a MUD called Medivia back in the early 90s. Um, really got hardcore into games like EverQuest and Vanguard back in the day, the Sony games. I really didn't play War or Warcraft that much. Played a lot of Diablo 2. Um, but I really and I even up to the last few years, I've actually was playing a lot of Stellaris. I really enjoyed that, but my old PC died, so now I have the PC that you can see that I have linked in the description. It's just one of these little mini PCs, but it's good for playing games like this. And I'm just really trying to get my feet wet. And basically, what I want to do is I want to talk about ideas and kind of explore my opportunities. So I'm going to take this the slow way. I'm not going to get too far carried away here. I think this is my best route from what I can see. I'll be able to take two elites. I'll get three possible rest or upgrades. Hopefully those are upgrades. Hopefully I don't. I'm usually pretty good with the defect. They're a little easier. Um, but basically, what I want to do is I want to pick ideas, like talk about maybe personal finance or talk about mental health issues. Sometimes philosophy, like maybe stoicism or voluntarism, stuff like that, things that I actually practice myself that helped improve my mental mindset and just kind of see where that takes me. Um, so yeah. Uh, by the way, I don't know if I'm still coming through good or not here. I'm kind of flying blind. It does show that I'm still recording, and it's giving me a suggestion in my YouTube Creator Studio. So connecting your encoder to go live. Oh God, please don't tell me I was sitting there just talking this entire time. Oh well, I guess I'll figure that out later here. So, hmm. Okay, so it does show 9 minutes here. Okay, so y'all just please bear with me as I go through all of this. I'm just going to go ahead and play this game. How about that? We'll just keep this simple and I'll figure out what I'm doing here. So I can remove one card from my deck. I can add new. See, I don't want to put a unremovable greed card in my deck. I might do it with some other character. Right now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just remove a strike because I don't know exactly what kind of character I'll be playing right now. I don't know what kind of build it's going to be. Hmm. Oh, nice. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit of damage there to kind of sacrifice. This is on Ascension 4, by the way. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not really that much of an expert. Hmm. Really, if I could just get one of these to do that, see, that stops him from being able to do anything. But basically, what I want to do is I want to talk ideas that may help people be able to give them a different perspective and have a community that basically goes around discussing these things. Hmm. Normally, I would go for more damage first. I think I'm going to have to take this card because more damage in the early game is better than doing skills, in my experience. So, oh, choose an attack to enchant. Well, I'm glad I did that. So I don't have a power card, so I really couldn't do anything there. So yes, I got rid of a strike and I added an uproar, which is going to allow me to play an extra attack too. So that's actually nice. Hmm. We got 8 here. My next hand. So that's going to be 9. That's going to be 18 damage. And I'll be able to draw an attack, which I won't have any cards in my draw pile when I pull that. So I think I'm going to defend a little bit now, and I'm going to just do this just for to be safe at this time being. So, well, I know what I'm doing here. Okay, so he weakened me. Forgot about that. There we go. I like Glacier. I think I'm going to go with that first instead of the attack. So I've got a pretty strong attack card. I think I'm going to go ahead and lower my max HP so that I get better reward cards with, oh, this is perfect. Okay, so there's 11 here. Let's see what I can do. Wow, knocked him down to 24 already. I'll go ahead and take the 6 damage. Okay. So basically, what I would like to do is I'd just like to get it to a point to where I'm able to create a community of people who just want to talk about ideas and explore them and not really push ideas on people. I'm not about that. I think consent is probably the highest form of respect you can have for another human being. And I think we should try to do our best to try to treat people with respect and dignity. You know, treat others how you want to be treated. I don't want to be a jerk or an a. I mean, that's not to say people can't be jerks or a-holes. I mean, you do you, boo. You do whatever it is you need to do. Oh, yes, this is going to give me AoE damage and allow me some draw power, which I'm severely lacking both right now. So I'm going to definitely go there. Huh. So this is underdogs. That means I could be facing Verdanus, I could be facing statues, and the fog parasite, right? So I think I am actually strong enough that I can handle most of that, to be honest with you. I mean, if not, this first live stream would just end early because I'm only playing one game tonight. And this is just so that I can just get my feet wet. But I also have 133. I think I'm going to go ahead and go to the store early here. Um, I don't seem to have another store. I think I'm going to go ahead and hit this now and see what I can get. Synchronize. Well, see, right now I already have two. Um, basically, I already have two different types of orbs. I've got frost orbs and I've got lightning orbs. So that's going to definitely give me a 4 boost to my focus if I use that. So, hmm, okay. I got refract here, which allows me to increase my damage and give me some glass orbs. Oh, that would be nice as well. The only thing is, I don't like how high that cost of that card is. So I could pick two cards here. White noise is actually kind of cool. Consuming shadow, no. I've got some good potions. I got a duplicator and a vulnerable potion. If I do this, I can actually get my focus up to 6. And I think I can upgrade that and be able to reuse it. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and... So I wanted that card so I could raise my focus. I think I'll go with refract. That'd be really good against the frog parasite. And I've got over half XP. Uh, yeah, let's gamble. Oh, it's him. Well, that's the thing with him. I am going to definitely need defense more than anything because I can only do 15 points of damage at a time. Right now, I can get a 4 focus. Okay, so I got 6, 10. Hmm. I really want to do some damage. There's 9 cards. I don't want to pull either one of these right now. So I'm not going to do a sweeping beam. I'll just do a basic attack. See, him, I can do up to 15 points of damage at a time. So that's going to be 6 plus this 3 here, which would be 9. That's why I chose not to go with the focus here. I'm getting more damage out this way. Yeah, I am taking a little bit of damage there. Perfect. Okay. So see, I can do that. Get him knocked down a tad. And that is going to give me 14. Okay. So I will either pull a strike or a sweeping beam if I hit him with the uproar here. That's going to give him 7, 7, 14 points of damage, plus whatever I hit him with. All right. Oh, I'll do that. This is looking so good, though. Okay, so that's 18. I'm going to dual cast that. That's going to give me 10. Probably could have done something different there. All right, we're going to do this. Okay. Really need to really amp up my damage. That is what I'm really hurting on. That's what I seem to be missing. Or else I'm just going to be sitting here letting him grow and increase his strength. There we go. See, now I got this, so that kind of makes up for what I lost with the Fresno the wins. Oh, okay, so got this. Exhaust the card next turn. I do like this one, but because this will, if you use Scavenger, you don't get the points now, but you're able to amp up and you can actually clear some cards out of your deck to get some deck cleanup going. And it works really good against status cards. I don't really need defense right now because I'm doing pretty good with Glacier. And I really want to kind of get these out if I can. All right, so let me try the Turbo card. And I'll just rest. Now let's upgrade. We're going to upgrade Synchronize. See, now I actually can produce a little extra juice so I can get more of these cards out. And so since I got the Coral Dude out of the way, I can now shift my focus. That's going to come in handy against these other elites as I hit them. See, I've got two there, and then I have the boss. So I'm going to have extra energy on the first round with these guys. All right. I'm going to go ahead and rest up now because I've got two elite fights and then the boss. Oh, it wasn't the fog guy. I got it wrong. Hmm. Okay. That's going to be two glass orbs. I can synchronize or I can glacier. That's 12, 15. See, that'll give me four. I think I'm going to do this. Okay. That definitely went well. All right. By the way, this is just dumb luck, guys. I'm normally not this good. I think being in the ether is giving me a little mojo juice or something. Oh, our potions always appear in combat awards. Good, so I can start drinking those. Uh, really like these two potions, so I'm going to stick with those. Well, see, I am kind of building an orb-focused deck. That's the way. Yes, I do have some good attacks, but I'm really actually relying on my orbs quite a bit. So I think I'm going to go with this lightning orb, and I can always upgrade lightning rod, and I can always upgrade that. See, that's going to give me up to 9 now, and that's going to allow me to channel two lightning orbs here and there. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's the best of both worlds, attack and defense. Uh, so let me go ahead and see what I can. That's actually a nice little bump there. I also like that as well. I think more energy will give me more juice, especially if I get my sweeping beam. I can draw that additional card. Yeah. Okay. Boomer will. No, I'm not a boomer. I'm actually a Gen Xer, but uh, I still think it's funny. So that's why I say it. Hey. Hmm. I'm going to do that just in case. I think this fight's going to end pretty quickly here. Oh, I forgot about the glass. See? Hmm. it's going to want to pull an attack. The only attack I have is that strike. So let's see what this does. Zap. All right. Oh, focus. That's a good one. Because that's going to raise it permanently. So I have the terror eel next. I think I'm going to want to apply 3 vulnerable. Hmm. I think I'd rather use duplicate with uproar. Well, that's only a one-time hit. This is literally going to be hitting every round and amping me up. All right, so I'll do that. Maybe I should check the cards first. See, I've got another one of those. I don't have any zero cost cards. Hmm. Boosting strength and dex is going to help me with my attacks and stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that for right now. And yeah, I'm going after this terror eel. Yep. Hmm. He's going to do 16 damage to me. I can focus on defense. I could very well draw these cards together next round. So I do have a power card now. Hmm. 6, 10. That'll bring me up to 14. Plus I'd be doing 5 points of damage. He is vulnerable. That'll give me 18 points of damage. I'm going to go ahead and go for the attacks. I think I'm going to just do that too. Okay. Oh, there we go. I don't like the fact that I really don't want to, unless I can burn him down, which I can technically do. I can stun him. Yeah. See, because he's got the 6 vigor, he can hit me pretty darn hard. But there he goes. He's dead. So I didn't do too bad in that fight. Upgraded attacks deal 3 additional damage. Well, I need to upgrade that uproar. And this is actually a good card. I know everybody's like, oh, all in one, it's a rare. Not ready for that yet. Okay, I got the steam guy. I'm going to need hit points. Dang it, I wish I could upgrade that uproar. That would be super useful right about now. The good news is this is a setup round. I do think I want to do these two. There we go. I have an extra energy potion if I need it. Synchronize. Give me 5. Fuel cast. Things. Go ahead and do that. Get whatever damage I can get out right now. It's not an ideal situation. Let's see. Okay, so I do have a strike there. I'm going to go ahead and drink this. All right. That kind of sucked. All right, so I think I only have strikes in here. Oh, that's an attack. So I may be able to get this refract off for free. Nope. Not lucky enough for that. Oh, this hit's going to take me for 6, but that's okay because I've got plenty of hit points right now. But I do need to be more mindful. All right. Okay. Honestly, I did think that my first broadcast here, I was pretty much expecting to die within like 30 minutes. So I'm actually surprised this is still going. So I'm not doing too bad on my first broadcast here. The only problem is I can't really see my chat or anything. So, but it doesn't look like I have anybody watching, so that's perfectly fine. Um, hmm, okay. Well, this is an interesting dilemma. And I'll be getting more orbs for the next 2 rounds. Ah, I got that refract again when I was my uproar. Huh, I could get beam. That would be hilarious. I'm gonna go ahead and play this just because I don't really have anything else that's funny. Hmm. Let me try to block some of that damage there. Or yeah. So I got to do 22 more, and I got to be careful because I'm starting to get to the point that okay, all defenses. Well, that made this decision easy. Oh, he just healed. How lovely. Ah, big hit. Well, I really am hoping that I get my Glacier card this next turn, which I did not. But I do have this 22. I have exactly 42. I'll just hit him. Well, anyway, this is my first podcast or my first live stream of Slay the Spire 2 and Talking Philosophy. Um, kind of just talked about some ideas, and of course, I'm going to suck at first, and I'm just going to have to keep doing this until I get better, especially whenever I'm sitting here and I can't even see my chat. I don't know what's going on with that. I thought it would be like something I could find in my YouTube studio. I got my tablet set up, and it's not working. So I guess I'm going to have to figure this out. Um, yeah. Alrighty. So, thank. Wait, did I? Oh, I survived. Oh, okay. I thought I was actually signing off for the night. Like, you know, so long and thanks for all the fish. But 11 damage to all enemies. But I love this card. This is the, I think the first time I've ever gotten this card. But I've seen people play it. Oh, I love that. It's an AoE and it evokes all your orbs. I really do want to get away, honestly. Like, bulk up. I mean, this is nice and all, but I'd like to get some way to raise up my total number of orbs. Okay. Usually on that something like that, I would go defrag and to try to keep boosting my focus, my foci. Hmm. Oh, great. Shy Halud. We have a sandworm here, or whatever it is, the eater or devourer. All right. Shy Halud. The sleeper has awakened. Hmm. 228 cash. Got a store there. Got a store there. I don't like all this series of fights. This chain of fights here, one, two, three, four, five. Once you get past three, it really starts getting a lot more difficult. So I'd rather take on elites than the more advanced fights here. So this is going to lead me a path of going up one of these ways. I can get two elites this round by going this way, or I can go that way and get another fire. Go that way or that way. Hmm. This does look like the best route from the bottom to me, though. I mean, I could cut here and then I could get three. All right, I think this is my two different options here, or these different options. I'm not going to be able to get to this store. All right. See, 15 cards from the Regent. I love the Regent. Or I can start off with three lightning orbs. Well, I am trying to create a orb focused build, although it hasn't really been working out that way. Hmm. 15 cards in Regent. Regent's really good for like the Star Power and Sovereign Blade. I don't want to do the Driftwood. I don't like that. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna live a little risky here. I'm gonna go with the. Yeah, I'll go with the Regent cards. Beaten the shape, not bad. Genesis Void Form. Oh my God, a Void Form where I get to play two because I can get the power card generation with turbos and stuff like that to be able to fuel that easily enough. But then again, if I can do that, I don't really need Void Form, do I? So, hmm. See, that's the star generator. That's going to be good. This gives me some deck control. I can get rid of some cards by transferring them into minion strikes, and that would give me some extra draw. I don't think I want to go with. By the way, I do like that card. That's going to give me some good draw. Draw three cards and put one back on the deck. That's fucking. Oh. That's fantastic. We're in Act 2. I don't know if there's enough mites for me to generate gold. I'm going to go ahead and get it anyway, though. See, if I'm going to do these two, I'm going to need cat some star generation. But that's the only star cards I have other than Stardust. Hmm. I really don't like Monarch's Gaze at all, or this. No, I'm not going to do any of those cards. I'll take Royalty and Glimmer. We'll go ahead and take Begone as well, because that's just like playing a strike and also getting a draw as well. And it eliminates something out of my deck, especially something I don't need. Crush Under is also a really great card for AoE. And I am going to be facing the cockroach things. I have one, two cards. I'm going to go ahead and get that as well. So, yeah. Okay. So we know which way we're going. And I'm just going to tab into OBS to see. Nope, still no comments. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Well, this is a good setup. Put refract back for now. I'll get to use that next go round. There we go. So now I just got to break through that 26 defense. Hmm. That's going to cost me a little bit. 13 damage to all enemies and evoke. Yeah. And we won and we got some extra gold. Yay. An upgrade is Sweep the Beam. Compact will help us get rid of the voids we're creating. And Glasswork is always really good. It's just a simple block with an AoE. So block AoE or Sweeping Beam and draw. I'm going to stick with draw power right now. Yay. Since I'm always getting card rewards, potion rewards for fights now, I'm going to go ahead and use that. Hmm. I'm going to go ahead and synchronize. See, that's going to give me 18 defense and 7 attack. And he took my synchronized card, which is funny because that was here, not in my deck, but cheating game. Hopefully this will pull either shatter or refract out of my deck. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Let's see if we can go ahead and get some more lightning orbs set up here. All right. As he's flying, he's only going to take half damage. But that did ignite all my orbs. I'm going to... I can only do two. I'm going to put this back because... There we go. Actually, that was a mistake because I'm up to 4 strength. I could have literally just nailed dude if I'd been more careful during that last play. So see, like I said, I'm still learning things. Scrape isn't really going to do me a lot of good because I've only got 1 0 cost card. I'm not building a claw deck. Momentum Strike, I'm going to skip that. All right, Refract. I'm been relying on that a lot, but it is kind of heavy. I'm just going to see if I can get a different card. Lightning Rod. I'm going to go ahead and skip that as well. I think I am going to remove Bulk Up because I'd like to get it to where I'm actually expanding my orb usage. And it does inhibit my ability to use orbs and evoke them. All right, so I can spend that 279. Synthesis, which I don't need. Double energy, that sounds good. Hologram, I love this. It allows me to draw just from discard pile and put it in my hand. Start second turn block. Well, I'm going to always have potions, so this isn't good. So I can remove a card, and I'll have 204 gold left. And get these 2 cards. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. See, I can upgrade that. That would be helpful. Normally I would go with this, but I don't seem to be having power issues, so automation's a pretty good card too. Oh, look. Several AoEs. Well, I can play Glacier, so I can kind of like put a stop to that. I can drink this speed potion. Hmm. I think that's our better bet, better use of that card for right now. Because that's going to reduce damage dramatically. All right, double this so that gets up to 4 royalties. Lightning Rod. Be gone. Hmm. Okay. He's going to be waking up after this round. Sweeping Beam will be either Strike or Sweeping Beam when I play that. I'm going to go ahead and check out the big dude. I think that's my best bet. Because he's waking up now. Hologram. Strike is the most useless card of those. Now I'm going to play this, so that goes into that. Sweeping. Evoke 2 orbs. No, I shouldn't have done it that way. Okay, so we're starting to hurt and we're starting to feel the pain. Yikes. Okay. One point left. Okay. Whew. That was almost nasty. I'm going to take this upgraded hologram. That's going to be helpful. Oh, I can dig at rest sites. Now I need a tent. One hit point. Uh, I don't think I'm making it. 8, 16, 19. Barely. Hmm. I only have that one potion, so being able to. Well, it's been fun, guys. You got to see that I'm not exactly the best player here, but I did get to play one. And so my first live stream is done. And next time I'll be probably playing Slay the Spire again. And um, I'll pick a topic. I don't know. I've got some things I want to talk about. Maybe I can talk about money, or I can talk about the wall of inversion, or why you should avoid being a hermit, the hermit's conundrum. I got a couple of ideas. So anyway, if you like this video, just, you know, hit me up. Thank you so much. All right, bye.